gang, catch this jazz. The views and opinions expressed on this show don't necessarily represent those of the Sideshow Network, or any human being at all. This show is hosted by a pair of goons and should not be taken seriously. Listener discretion is advised.
Guess what?
It's time for Full Frontal.
Oh my holy crap.
Raw and personal.
It's not funny!
Come, give me kisses.
Full Frontal with Alex Gaskarth and Jack Barakat.
Fuck you! You shit!
I got a boner.
Are you ready, Jack?
Yeah.
Are you ready? The song's asking you a question.
I've never noticed that.
Ready?
I've honestly never noticed that.
Because you don't pay attention to lyrics. That's why you don't know the words to any songs.
I'm not a lyric guy. I'm a melody beat kind of guy.
We've talked about this. It's a common discussion topic on Full Frontal.
Yeah.
We've many times.
More of a feel kind of
You're like
guy.
sort of the melody bagpipe line guy.
Yeah, bagpipe line.
You love a good bagpipe line.
No one
the
likes
drone.
No one likes a good bagpipe.
I'm a big fan of the drone. Find the key of the song and just hit that note. That's the Scottish national anthem. It's just a bagpipe drone.
Yeah. Don't tell
The
Mac.
melody doesn't matter, but
Don't make that joke to Mac. He's very
so sad and offended.
he's very protective of his country.
As you should be.
Yeah.
He's proud. He's a proud Scot.
Freedom! Proud to be a Scottish boy.
I think if you trace his lineage back far enough, you'll find that a lot of his ancestors painted their faces blue and ran down that hill with Braveheart.
He's proud to be a Scottish boy where the haggis is free.
Haggis is never free. Not good haggis.
I had haggis for my first time.
Never eat the free haggis.
Dude, I had it for my first time when we were over in that part of the world.
Scotland.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Scotland, actually. That's weird that you said that.
Makes sense.
And it was okay. Kind of tastes like meatloaf.
It's just like meats and spices in stomach lining, right?
Yeah.
The stomach lining of a sheep.
It's sheep guts.
Sheep guts.
Yeah.
Throwback to that Rugrats episode with the clan of the duck.
Yeah.
No one knows what I'm talking about,
I do,
but it
and I love
excites
it.
me. That's for my
Tommy Pickles.
I don't do this show for anyone but me.
Yeah,
so when
dude.
we reference things that nobody understands,
I get off.
yeah, I don't care. It's for us. It's for our entertainment.
Turns me on.
That's probably why our ratings are so
Makes
low.
me randy, baby.
So welcome to Full Frontal. We're back for another fantastic week of crude jokes, lewd activities, and upsetting content.
Yo, we're in the Couve right now.
The Couve.
Vancouver.
I like it here. I think
yeah.
I could move here.
Dude, me and Alex are kind of nerding out today. We're big fans of The Flash and Green Arrow, and they're both filmed in the Couve.
They are filmed in the Couve.
So
a lot of studios up here.
It is literally dripping in swagga when you walk around here. I see spots from the show. We got one right outside my window from I don't know.
Can we Google this? You keep saying that you think this stadium that we're next to is the facility from The Flash.
Well,
I don't
it's not.
think it
It's
is.
not
I think
the-
it serves as inspiration.
Yeah, it's not, but the actual city skylines when
Yeah.
they show over is this thing right here. Is one
It
of the
is.
main. Yeah. I
Well,
looked
that's
it up.
supposed to be the building that they operate out of.
Well, it's not.
Star Labs.
Yeah, it might be, but it's like it's used. This building is used in a lot of the shots of the cities.
When he's running around.
Yeah, skyline shots, yeah,
He's
stuff
running
like
around.
that.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're big nerds.
Yeah, I like that show. I enjoy that show a lot. Ryan, we have confirmation. Tiz, the Couve.
He said two different things. I'm looking at the
Yeah,
both.
this isn't what I thought it was. This isn't the facility. This
Right.
is just what they use for the
Yeah.
shots of the cities when they go.
Vancouver is a lot of the filming location. Vancouver and Portland,
Portland. Huh. Portland, Maine or Portland, Oregon?
Oregon,
Yeah, I figured.
just
then-
down south.
And
Just
let
down
it be
south.
known that
It's a stone's throw away.
Alex invited the Flash to come to the show because the Flash follows Alex and the Green Arrow follows
He's not
me on Twitter.
he's a real man. He's
he's
an
not.
actor that plays the Flash.
No, he's the Flash.
Okay.
So-
That's right, Jack. I invited the Flash to the show.
So the Flash follows Alex on Twitter, and the Green Arrow follows me on Twitter. So.
Dude, I'm kind of pissed. Stephen Amell, who plays Arrow,
Yeah.
he followed me for like a week.
Yeah.
Because I posted a picture once of me shooting a bow and arrow at him, and I was like, "Look, haha," and he was like, "Great," and followed me back. And then a week later, unfollowed me.
I've had a couple.
I think I must have offended him. Or
I've had a
something.
couple celebrities unfollow me on Twitter. and
We
I-
suck.
I think it's because we say some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
But then we have people following us because we say fucked up shit.
Right.
So it's
a million people, 1.2 people love the fucked up shit that I say.
and then Stephen Amell hates it.
And Steven does not agree. He stands for truth and justice in the world.
It's just skin, Stephen.
It is just skin. But anyway, shout out to those shows because we love them and we're fans.
And we invited them to the show.
Hopefully the Flash comes to the show tomorrow because
we'll
I've
see.
always wanted to meet a superhero. If you're out there listening, be there.
We should
Don't be late.
I think the only superhero we could get to come out to a show would be like Michael Keaton.
Bizarro Superman.
You know Michael Keaton would come out.
Mike, see, now you're confusing me because first you're talking about the Flash like he's a real guy. Now you're talking about Michael Keaton being a superhero. Michael Keaton is an actor. Batman was the superhero that he played. You can't have both.
Yeah.
You're crossing. You're breaking the fourth wall too many times, front ways and back ways. You dove through the window and then you dove back through the window.
Yeah.
I don't know where we are anymore.
Covered in all kinds of glass shards.
Yeah. I like to think that Bizarro Superman would be a fan of our show.
I don't even know who that is.
He's like the Superman from like the ass backwards planet that like he idolizes Superman, but he's also like fucking stupid and
I
looks
have
weird.
no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Jeff's over there
He's
like
like sad.
sweating and like
He's
freaking
like
out.
he's like got gray skin and he sort of looks like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, but he wears a Superman costume and he idolizes Superman.
No idea.
Tries to do good, but a lot of the time like hurts people trying to be the good guy. Come on,
Ryan, can I get a visual image of this?
Bizarro Superman. It's great.
It sounds terrible.
He's my hero.
He sounds like fucking
He comes from Bizarro World.
I don't even know what Bizarro World
It's like
is.
a backwards
Oh my
universe.
gosh.
It's a backwards universe.
Oh my god, he looks like he's
Yeah.
a fucking like zombie who has
It's like Wario.
a bad
yeah,
flu.
kind of like Wario.
This is lazy. This
Oh
is a
my
lazy
God,
artist.
dude. He looks terrible.
Is it a
It's
Is it
the
a
same
1990s cartoon?
Yeah, it's the same body.
He looks
They
like a
just
very
changed the
sick
head.
Superman.
That is what he is. He's a very sick boy. I think one of my favorite things about those early like 1990s into early 2000s cartoons is that the animation is just so bad and so lazy. When
Yeah.
they talk, like their lips just do one movement. Like even when they say O's, they're still smiling. Makes
Yeah.
no goddamn sense. No goddamn.
never
Lazy
noticed
animators. Lazy animators. We gotta have words with the animators.
Just to educate you on Bizarro.
Please.
Oh, great.
What?
Trust here, guys.
Well, you know, if you're familiar with the Superman lore,
I'm not.
okay. Well, Superman gets his power from the sun.
Okay.
Okay,
The yellow sun
The
of
yellow
Earth.
sun, and the sun hurts Bizarro. So everything, he's literally the exact opposite of Superman.
Bizarro gets stronger around
So
the
he's
red sun of
So he's
Krypton.
like the Aiden of superheroes. He can't be in the sun. He just has an umbrella around.
No, no,
Aiden-
he's
like the band.
Yeah.
there's no sun in Bizarro World.
Jesus.
Okay,
Okay.
and the sun
a
burns
red
his
sun?
skin,
Is that why
but
he's
he
so
gets
pale?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's sick.
Oh.
he's got a backwards ass. All right,
He's got sick thoughts.
He's got a fucking lump on his back. Like
I'll send you an email.
He's not,
it's probably a tumor.
he's not doing well.
Bizarre Superman with a tumor.
Jesus. Terminally ill Superman.
That is a bizarre tumor.
Oh, man. We got a good show for you guys today. We should talk about some things. I guess we're wrapping up the Canadian tour, right?
Yeah. It's been real sorry.
One of the nice things about that is we've gotten to be on tour with a couple really great acts. Set It Off, which for those of you who might not know out there, Cody, who is the singer of that band, we met years and years ago when he was in college, and he was coming out to our shows. And we brought him up on stage one time, and he sang Coffee Shop Soundtrack with us. And we realized after the show, we were like, oh my God, he was actually really good.
Yeah.
And
We tried to kick you out that night.
yeah, you guys wanted to replace me. I fought hard to not get kicked out of the band.
With
You did-
Bizarro Superman Cody.
Cody's like the Bizarro me.
Yeah.
No, not really, because he's better looking and talented, and I'm like the Bizarro.
He is
Cody.
pale. He does have a tumor on his back. Though.
So anyway, we met him. He started this band, and the band has grown up to be really, really rad. And this is the first time we've actually toured with them.
Yeah.
So stoked.
That was an eventful show, by the way, because that is the same show where I stage dove and broke my nose.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then Mark Hoppus blogged about it the next day. It's no big deal.
Blogged about you.
People were talking
You were
about it.
blogged.
Mark was talking about me.
People were talking.
Mark
So
is-
yeah,
Mark
later
is talking.
later on the show we got Cody. Also, shout out to Nova Rockefeller who's been opening the tour. Really fun. She does awesome kind of rap, hip hop, fun stuff, and
And she gives out her phone number at every
she
show.
gives out her phone number at every show,
Which is fucking hilarious.
and actually like actively keeps up with it, which is really impressive.
It's cool. I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever seen anyone that connected to their fans, so that's really cool.
Yeah, no, that's it's taken it to the next level. So anyway, this tour's been so much fun. Thank you to everyone that came out to all the dates. We love you. We love you. We got a TV. We got a movie. We got a movie coming out.
We got
Jack.
a movie coming out.
We got a movie coming out. When does this episode air?
See, Mom, I'm a movie star.
This episode airs Monday so it's the 28th right now that you're listening to this, and we have a movie coming out the 3rd. So
That's soon.
yeah, the movie's called Fangirl. It's on ABC Family. It premieres at 9:00. We will be live tweeting it.
You get to
I'm-
hear Meg Ryan say all time low.
Yeah, I always I vowed when we started this band, I vowed that we would one day be in a movie with Meg Ryan.
That's what you vowed?
Yeah. I didn't give a shit about anything else.
Oh, should we tour Blink or Green Day? Oh my God, let's start being like, let's be on MTV or TRL. That'd be awesome. No. I want to be in a movie with Meg Ryan.
Yeah, those were your dreams. My dream was to be in a movie with Meg Ryan, and we did it.
We did it.
So yeah,
Fuck you, Dad.
Sure I proved it to him. We were big Top Gun fans. In the news this week, oh, what a surprise. A Florida man suspected of breaking into a bar to steal alcohol and defecating on the floor has been allegedly caught with his pants down. Collier County deputies responded to a 911 call on Tuesday evening about a possible burglary at Joey D's, an East Naples restaurant. Deputies investigating the scene noted thousands of dollars in damage to computers, monitors, and to the cash register.
He shit on everything?
He shit on everything. There was human feces on the bar floor. A large bottle of Sambuca was next to the poop.
Respect.
According to the Naples. This guy's crazy. Outside the bar, police found the man suspected of being the pooping perp. Robert Predmore, age 60, was unconscious and smelled of alcohol and feces.
He's probably just an old guy.
We caught him brown-handed, gentlemen.
You know, above 60, you can't be arrested for these type of things.
60?
Yeah.
I think 90, maybe. 90 is when you feel bad for people shitting their pants. Not 6. My dad's 70, and he doesn't shit his pants that I know of.
Dad?
Should we call him Dad? I also haven't seen my dad in years. So, officers noticed his pants were soiled, and they put. God damn it, Jeff! They put 2 and 2 together. And number 2.
Wow.
Police claim. Oh God, the puns. Police claim they found a backpack belonging to Predmore containing several prescription pill bottles and a clear plastic baggie with marijuana inside. This doesn't
This
really.
guy fucking parties.
Yeah,
dude.
none of this seems that.
This is
apart
like-
from shitting all over a bar, none of this seems that insane.
This is like anyone you'd see at like a 303 concert.
What prescription pills? Does he have like allergies? You know, you gotta show ID to get Claritin D now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he wasn't fucked up on Claritin D, but if he is, I mean, if that's what Claritin D does to you, I'm gonna start taking
Maybe
it.
he had some prescription strength laxatives, which would explain the shitting.
Dude, Jack's crazy, man. He's on the bar. He's jumping up and down. He's throwing champagne. What does he do? Oh,
And his sinuses are so clear.
Is he on Molly? No, he's just on Claritin D.
Anyway, Predmore was taken to Naples Community Hospital. He was later booked on charges of burglary, criminal mischief, possession of marijuana, and remains in jail on a $12,000 bond. Hey, I learned today.
I'm gonna bail him
interestingly, we should go get him. Let's go save this man.
Bail him out.
Nice. I learned today that the reason why all these Florida stories keep coming out is because
It's a crazy
Florida
place.
is the only state that all crimes become public record immediately.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's all available to news outlets the second it happens.
That's fucking crazy. I was
So yeah,
wondering.
it's actually because all this time since season 1.
Also because everyone in Florida is on drugs.
Well, yeah, that too. There's a lot of meth, but since season 1, we've all been like, "What the fuck is wrong with Florida? Why is
Yeah.
it always a Florida man?" But the real explanation that we've learned now is that it's because those are the crimes that you can write about immediately. It doesn't have to go through all the red tape first. For the sources
Buongiorno.
to
That's
be.
crazy.
Yeah, so that was like a news story and a fun fact all tied into one there.
Yeah, I did not know that.
I am on my game today. See what happens when I don't have 18 drinks before we start this thing?
Hey guys,
Killing it.
Welcome to Frontal. I love the Flash.
Welcome to the flesh. A town in southern Oregon will hold a public meeting to discuss how to deal with droves of fearless deer that wander the streets, occasionally acting aggressively toward residents, state wildlife officials said on Tuesday. This is a movie script that I wrote. Deer, oh Deer is the name of the movie I was working on.
Deer attack.
The Deer Summit of 2015 will be chaired on Wednesday by Ashland Mayor John Stromberg as part of efforts to address deer that have stalked people, pawed at them with their hooves, and even stomped out a small dog.
Oh my god!
What is
the
these vindictive
fuck?
ass deer? The deer have no fear of humans, says Mark Vargas, district wildlife biologist for the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife. Fish don't count. Like fish are a subset of wildlife. Well, you got your basic wildlife: deer, boar, wild hogs, bears, chinchillas, avocados, and then you got fish. And they're in a whole class of their own
Sorry, Alex.
because they don't stomp out dogs.
I'm having trouble concentrating you because I'm picturing 20 deer just stomping
Stomping on a
dogs.
dog in a circle.
God
Poor
damn
little,
it.
poor Fido.
Poor little bugger.
Poor little bugger. Didn't stand a chance. Deer hooves are creepy. Have you ever seen them? They're like two little dainty toes, but they're like very claw-like. They'll get you.
Dainty.
Look at my hooves. No, they're very. They are. They're dainty, thin legs.
Sit
but
still while I stomp you out.
they'll claw the shit out of you. Have you heard? You've heard the stories of like when cars hit deer.
Yeah.
And the deer goes through the windshield and is in the car. And they always tell you to get the fuck out of the car because if that deer wakes up, they'll start.
It's like fucking Tommy Boy.
Those dainty hooves start kicking and they'll get you.
Yeah, we call that a Tommy Boy.
Look at those hooves.
I had a friend
Look.
whose uncle died because they hit a deer and the deer broke his neck by kicking. So
No shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Way to
The
bring
park-
ready to bring down the mood, Ryan.
You're on this committee, aren't you? Is your alias Mark Vargas, district wildlife biologist at Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife? The confident deer are a product of a long tradition in the town of 21,000 people of feeding and befriending. Oh, well, no shit then. Feeding and befriending them, Vargas said. For the last 2 or 3 decades, the black-tailed deer have been known to roam into yards and stroll the downtown area of Ashland, which lies in the heavily forested foothills of Siskiyou and the Cascade Mountains.
Where the fuck is this?
The Cascade Mountains. I don't know. Somewhere
Oregon.
north. Oregon.
Orange. Porridge.
Somewhere wooded.
Wooded.
Somewhere wooded. And Vargas goes on to say, the deer just live here. They live among the people, and that's what happens. There's going to be conflict. What the fuck? This is like, it's like Planet of the Apes.
I just picture him going home at night and like he has his wife is a deer. Like he just goes home and
I just envision like a really buff deer, like with a Rambo bandana tied around its head and like a machine gun. Caesar home.
Jesus.
Planet of the Deer. I like it. Dear Oh Dear Part 2 coming to a theater near you this January.
Yeah, first one still has to make it though. So
Well, don't worry about it. It's going to be fine.
second one's been greenlit already.
We're going to get a sequel. I pitched it and they love the first one so much already.
But Ryan's going to get coffee. Apparently he's leaving.
Vargas encourages people to stop feeding the deer and to yell or make loud noises if they enter their yard. They're trying to end this peace. They want to end the truce.
No, Ryan. I don't like when Ryan leaves our mid-recording of Full Frontal. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
I'm getting coffee for Alex.
All right, fine. Be
Ow,
gone.
bring me into this. You
And
said
me.
you wanted
And me.
coffee.
Be gone, Ryan.
We have my assistant engineer here.
Brian Southall.
Ugh. Boo. Boo this man.
Deletes the fucking episode.
Oh, what does this one do? Let me play some of my demos. Brian, let me play you some of my demos, Southall.
God damn it.
David Atkinson got all kinds of reactions from passerby as he stood outside Philadelphia City Hall with a fake bloodstain on the crotch of his white jeans, waving a sign that read "Foreskin Theft."
Oh, what?
Shit. Some were supportive, others not so much. We get a lot of heckles, Atkinson, 27, conceded. The Long Island native said he started demonstrating with Bloodstained Men, an organization against circumcision, about a year ago. We get heckles in every city we go to, but we also get a lot of support. People say, "Where were you when I was born?" Atkinson and a handful of others, mostly men, but also one woman, demonstrated outside City Hall on Thursday afternoon as hordes of people passed the intersection.
Why does she care?
I don't know.
Stop cutting off my friend's penises.
Yeah, she's just friendly, passionate about dicks. Atkinson said the group's trip to Philly is part of an East Coast tour they're doing, and that it coincidentally happened at the same time that the World Meeting of Families was in town.
Oh, God.
Oh, and travelers were flocking to the city for Pope Francis' weekend visit. We didn't even know, said Atkinson about the Pope's visit. Supporters of the group call themselves intactivists. Who believe that every child, regardless of their gender or parents' beliefs, has the right to preserve their genitals in the way they were born, according to their website. They believe that it should be your choice as an adult if you want to snip that tip.
Snip that tip.
Which, to be honest, I kind of support it because that's one more party you get to throw if you so choose. Like you're not going to be a tiny little infant baby being like, woo!
What's that called?
Like,
what's that called when
in the Jewish culture, it's called the bris.
The bris.
The bris, yes.
Yeah, like a bris party. All right.
Yeah, but like, you could save it.
I'm
for
going to
when
start
you're-
opening Rockwell for bris.
Yeah, you could save it for when you're an adult, and you could really like go to town, like have all your friends over, drink a ton of shit,
Well, the thing about
numb your body with,
thing about
with
Rockwell,
alcohol.
Rockwell is we have a like 180-inch screen in there, so we could do like a before and after shot.
Dope.
Of the dick.
Close-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to build a 180-foot guillotine that does the procedure.
Oh, God.
And you step up, and there's just a line out the block.
And you just watch it come down 100.
yeah, it just drops 180 feet.
Oh my fucking!
Sing. And there you go.
Yeah.
So you know what? I sort of support it. I get it. I think babies don't know. Babies don't know what's happening.
That's why
to
you
them.
do it when they're a baby, Alex.
Right, but what if there's
I'm 27.
What about all
man.
the
I don't want to get my dick snipped.
Well, there you go. Maybe you didn't back then either.
I signed a waiver when I was a little boy.
Just a baby handprint, baby dick print.
Damn it.
A lot of cosmetic companies. Isn't there that rumor that they take foreskins and make them into ointments?
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes, I've heard that.
I've heard it, but I don't know if it's real, and I don't know enough about foreskins or ointment to.
I know a lot
to
about
really
ointment.
discuss this.
Also, placenta is a big one.
Thanks.
A lot of baby byproducts here.
Oh,
We're just so the
That's
babies.
right.
The babies come. The babies come out, and we just
babies do have great skin.
we just take them for all they're worth.
Babies got great skin.
Babies got very smooth skin.
They just keel it up
That's
every
the
morning.
expression. Smoother than a baby's foreskin.
Yeah. Oh,
That's where it comes from, right?
baby's head for an armpit.
Yeah. Even last week we were talking about this.
Brian, what do you think? Does my armpit remind you of a baby's head? Just nod.
Just like
Yes.
some peach fuzz,
Yeah.
a face,
I'm not a real man.
tiny little button nose in that armpit there.
Oh. His eyes.
Ugh, it's getting scary. A Taco Bell employee in Sandusky, Ohio has been fired after a picture showing him with his hands down his pants started going viral. Taco Bell. Austin Velikit posted, I will not read this slanderous story if it's going to mar the reputation of Taco Bell. I want everyone to
My
know,
favorite.
I don't care what my Taco Bell employees do. They could be shitting in the tacos and I would still go and enjoy their delicious meats.
I don't know about that.
I would. In fact, I probably am.
Actually, every time I have Taco Bell, I am so drunk that I'll literally
You
eat
wouldn't know any
anything, so,
better.
yeah.
And now they're adding booze to the whole business plan.
Yeah, some Taco Bells are going to start serving alcohol, which is pretty
God bless
much
America.
the greatest invention of this generation.
You know? That's what I say.
It goes the wheel, the car,
Fire,
fire,
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell alcohol.
And all of those other ones are only good because they help facilitate get you to the tacos. You need the wheels for your car. You need combustion for gasoline and so that they can cook the tacos.
Yeah.
You know? So all those previous inventions really just came together to serve me getting Taco Bell.
Margarita is a Taco Bell.
Yeah. Taco Bell confirmed to Newsnet5.com, sounds legit. The picture was taken at its location on Fun Drive in Sandusky and released the following statement. This is completely unacceptable. Our franchise took immediate action and has terminated the employee and retrained the entire staff. We want customers to know the person in the photo was never in contact with the food and that the health department inspected the restaurant and approved its operations. So there you go.
All right.
Taco Bell's still good in my book.
It's going to take a lot for them to be bad in my book. It's going to take a lot for them to...
Yeah, I mean, every other week, there's some report that comes out about why you shouldn't eat Taco Bell, and I will never stop.
Remember when the person found a finger in their Wendy's chili? Do you remember that? That was
Yeah.
like it was like the early 2000s.
Yeah, I do actually.
That was me. That was my finger.
It was your finger? I
That was my foreskin.
was wondering what happened to that finger. Matthew McConaughey's older brother, Michael McConaughey, who goes by Rooster.
Jesus.
That's my brother Rooster. Maybe a self-made millionaire and a star in his own right with the hit new reality series West Texas Investors Club. Sounds terrible. But he still loves some free merch. Rooster McConaughey. That's the most ridiculous fucking name. Rooster McConaughey.
How you like? It's like living in your brother's shadow your whole fucking life.
Rooster McConaughey. Jack.
God.
He loves beer so much that he named his own son Miller Lite, reports TMZ.
Shut up.
Yeah. It might sound outlandish, but apparently the older McConaughey is always seen with a can of his favorite beer in hand. Little Miller is now 9, but Miller's parent company, Sab Miller, only recently caught wind of the brand and moniker. To reward the McConaughey's brand loyalty, Sab Miller, which is the company, is sending Rooster 24 cases of Miller Lite.
That's it?
That's it? What the beer maker considers to be a year's supply. That's one good party. At 24 cans per case, that's 560 beers total. Yeah, that's one good party. Or 1.5 beers a day. Again. So it might
Who
not
drinks
last.
half a beer, by the way?
You have to ration.
Yeah.
These are hard times. Times are hard, and so is talking. So it might not last the diehard Miller fan more than a few months, but hey, free beer is free beer. And although McConaughey loves his beer, it turns out he has a major soft spot for another one of America's favorite adult beverages. Miller Lite has an older sister named Margarita Olympia, but it turns out this was actually a family name.
Yo,
Rooster, Miller Lite, and Margarita.
there is only one person I know that drinks Miller. Only one person in the
Who?
world. Phil Gornell.
No, he likes High Life.
Yeah, is that by Miller though? Miller High
It's
Life?
the champagne of beers.
Jesus, dude.
think
He
that's
asked
his
for it
name.
everywhere. I've been with him about 10 or 15 times when he's asked for it, and no place has ever had it.
Well, Phil's a classy lady. That's why.
Yeah.
He likes his classy beers.
God.
It all tastes like shit to me. Man,
I'm gonna start calling my brother Rooster.
Yeah,
just to
I
piss
never
him
knew.
off.
I never knew McConaughey could get much cooler. But now that I know about the rest of his family, it's transcended.
You think they're close?
I don't know.
No way.
Driving around in a Lincoln together.
I've been drinking Millers. It
I've been calling my brother Rooster since before it was cool.
was never cool.
It was never cool, Matthew. Oh, all right. While the rest of the internet was rooting for New York's Pizza Rat. God, remember Pizza Rat? What happened like 2 days ago? Remember that? One woman was trying to hold back vomit after discovering Hawaii's boiled peanut mouse. Oh. I like that. I like Hawaii's boiled peanut mouse is way catchier than Pizza Rat.
Yeah.
Jenny Bugliesi was shopping at a convenience store on a military reserve in Hawaii when she decided to fill herself a cup of Cajun boiled peanuts from the store's self-serve pot. I was kind of scraping the bottom, and I was joking like, oh, I hope there's enough to fill my cup. Bugliesi told news station Hawaii News Now. And all of a sudden, I'm like, oh my God, look at this. She pulled the ladle out of the pot, and on it lay 2 peanuts and the head and torso of a dead rodent.
Ah!
It was huge, is what she said. The Army and Air Force Exchange Service, which oversees all military stores, told Hawaii News Now that once the partial mouse was discovered, they removed the peanuts from stock and notified Preventive Medicine, who is currently investigating how the mouse got into the pot. Slow news week, huh?
Yeah, right. That's
Real
disgusting.
slow news week.
That's disgusting.
We got Pizza Rat. We didn't even talk about Pizza Rat, but we talked about this fucking stupid bullshit.
Why was Pizza Rat a thing? I didn't even
It was
see it.
it was a rat taking a slice of pizza down into a Subway, and people thought it was adorable. Like he was working hard
Oh.
to get his working hard
Fucking
to get
disgusting.
my pizza.
The joke was that
Everybody wants a pizza. What?
the joke was that it was Splinter bringing pizza back to Ninja Turtles. It was
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
That makes me like it a lot more.
Oh.
Not a lot going on this week.
But it. It wasn't Splinter like a mutant too, though. So let's see that the whole continuity's off. He's not. Maybe that was one of Splinter's friend rats, but
Well, that was when before he mutated and he was feeding the baby turtles.
they're all
as
growing together.
up. Right.
He knew because he was a smart rat, and he did that one scene where he's practicing urokusaki, is doing karate, and he's mimicking the moves in his cage.
Radical. You used to do that to me when we first met.
That's Michelangelo, right?
Yeah,
It's
but
not Splinter.
do you remember that though?
Oh hell yeah!
That was like the best part of the movie.
That was my favorite part, where you see all the little baby turtles.
Radical.
Yeah, we'll get a gif of that for the Twitter when this
gif.
episode goes up.
Radical.
Mama's gonna talk like toy.
We are back with more of your favorite show, Toasters on Tots.
We are live. Coming from you. From the coop.
Coming from you.
Coming on you from the coop.
Got him. That was funny.
Yeah.
So I just want to go ahead and go on record and clarify. Orokusaki was actually Shredder.
All right, shred him.
And the Splinter's master, or the guy that he watched and trained, was Hamato Yoshi.
All right.
And they had a feud over a love interest.
Do you think Shredder would be like, hey, take that guy and shred him?
Shred it. I'm the shredder. Say shred it.
I'm sure I'm bummed I missed this conversation.
Yeah, you are. I'm glad you came back because now we got to stop talking about nerd shit.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just didn't. The three Ninja Turtles fans that listen to our show, I didn't want them to tweet at me and go, "Hey, you were wrong."
Yeah, Jeff, Donahue, and
Well, I was gonna hear it.
and Alex.
They would have pulled me aside sometime next week and been like, "Hey, just so you know, man." Oh, man. We got a lot of great emails this week. Remember, if you want to email us, it's fullfrontalpodcast@gmail.com. Send us your questions, your comments, your concerns, your stories about things that have happened to your body over the course of your life.
Pictures of your parents.
Pictures of your parents doing it. Whatever.
Dude, what if, like...
You must be 18 years or older to submit an email, by the way, and don't make shit up. We get a lot of... Hold on, I'm clarifying something.
Yes.
We get a lot of emails where we can tell the stories are fake or embellished or whatever, and we're always going to skip them because they're boring to us. We want real. We want raw. We want stuff about...
Amateur.
Yeah. Anyway, what were you saying?
Dude, do you think... This
Yes.
has to be a thing.
Yes.
Do you think there's actual footage of someone conceiving their child that they can, like, show their kids one day?
Jesus Christ, Jack. What?
What? No, seriously, like, people film themselves doing it. You know, like, people do that.
Okay.
So do you think
Why would you show your child a video of you fucking?
No, that's not what
In
I mean.
general.
All right, hold on.
What the hell, man?
That's not where I was going with that.
That's what you said. That's
All right.
exactly what you said.
But
do you think there's someone out there that has a video
No, not
to
that
show their
there's-
child
okay.
of them conceiving?
Not that, like, they would show their child, but, like, that it exists.
Like they filmed the intercourse that produced the
Yeah,
baby 9 months
and, like,
later.
they know it. They wouldn't tell their kids, but they know it, like, in their back of their mind.
You got to
like,
choose your words more carefully, sir.
I know, shit.
I get what you're saying, though. In this day and age of technology, where
Yeah.
filming sexual activity is commonplace.
Yeah.
You
probably a good
were
amount-
wondering if a sexual endeavor caught on film maybe captured the time that
Probably a
resulted
lot.
in a baby.
Probably more often than not, right?
I would say that the statistic has gone up
Yeah.
since 2005. I don't know where I'm getting that from, but
Yeah, these are stats. We don't make them up. They're stats.
I just like to fashion guesses, and that's one for the day.
You're like, you really piss off your parents, and your mom's like, oh, yeah, well, here.
Jesus Christ, what the hell, man?
I don't know, dude. I didn't get much sleep last night.
My family reunion got real weird this year.
In the middle of a fucking, like, slideshow of pictures.
Dad pulled out the weird oversized 80s video camera. It's insane.
Oh, you got to see this picture of us skiing in Banff. Oh, God, no, wait, hold on. We got to fast forward through this part. It's you being created.
It's in sepia tones, and there's so much hair. Welcome to the 70s. Anyway, so we got a lot of great emails, as I was saying before we got drastically off course.
Did your dad ever have an afro? My dad had an afro.
No, my dad was bald after like 30.
Do you know that, though? Like, my dad actually, like...
Yeah,
had-
I mean, Joe kind of has curly hair a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And your dad sort of has wavy hair.
Is very, like, thick, curly hair, which
Yeah.
means that if he actually grew it out, like, my dad would have an afro, which
He would
is
look
so ridiculous.
He would look like that guy that used to paint happy clouds.
Dude, I just like to... When I get sad, I picture my dad with an afro and everything is okay.
Yeah, I could see that.
Dad fro.
Dadfro. Hashtag Dadfro. Anyway, sorry,
If your dad had an afro, please send us pictures.
I took a moment there to picture your dad with an afro. It did make me happier. It really did. Gina writes in this week with the subject line penis painting.
Okay.
Which obviously was my go-to as the first email. Hi guys, long-time listener here. I'm writing this in reference to you guys talking about the guy who paints beavers with his tongue last week, and just wanted to add a few more weird painting techniques. She's an art student, so unfortunately most of these artists don't actually surprise me. I've become desensitized. She says, first off, there's Tim Patch, who is an artist who uses his penis to paint and has named his choice tool in painting Picasso. I feel like we might have talked about this guy once.
I don't know.
I think we did.
I don't know.
That season, I don't know. He uses his butt cheeks to paint the background of his paintings and his penis to add in the finer detail. So he like pinches the paintbrush between his bum
That's funny.
and his bum.
Oh, I just picture him.
The
sitting
paintings
in
are really good too. They're
they?
really good, yeah.
All right, let's take a
Come
look.
Come check this out. It's like him, and he's like really ripped.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Wow.
And he's
I can't even hit the
He's
toilet.
kind of buff, and he's wearing a big silver top hat.
Dude, I can't even hit the toilet when I'm peeing. This guy can paint like a
So
fucking...
that it's you that pees all over the seat then.
Yes.
You're admitting guilt live on Full Frontal.
Yeah.
We now know. All right.
Well, I do it on purpose, though, just to
I'm gonna
fuck
piss-
with you
I'm
guys.
gonna piss on your
Just to
pillow.
piss you guys off.
Right?
Huh?
Next is Kira Ein Varsegi, who uses her 38 double D breasts as brushes to create original paintings.
Heard that.
Wow. Kira Ain's technique may be original, but it's also simple. She applies oil paint directly to the breasts and presses them against the canvas.
Paint to the tit. Paint by tit.
I love it. Kira claims the secret of her success lies in the way she mixes colors in order to get a well-balanced composition.
All right.
Totally.
She's like getting into the detail about
these
how...
paintings suck.
Oh.
I hate to say it, but they're just smears of paint on the paper.
As that would usually happen in the case with massive fleshy mounds covered in paint.
What's wrong with you today?
Having another stroke.
What's going on with you? First you're stuttering on live morning television the other day, and now you're just falling apart.
Ryan
Adams.
Ryan Adams.
And then there's the old college favorite, Piero Manzoni, who canned his own shit.
Nope.
Is that art?
Nope.
Is that art? Can we get a consensus on that? Is this art? We should have a segment every week.
Is this art?
Oh, man.
Fuck.
It's just a picture of my face one week. It's not.
Dude, that's
It's a
crazy.
mess. It's a mess.
It is a math.
Well, thank you for the email. That was very insightful.
Yeah, Alex, sorry to interrupt. But speaking about fan art, sometimes we get like really awesome...
We weren't talking about fan art.
I know, but we're talking about art.
Yeah.
And sometimes we get like pieces of art from fans, of our band, and very nice. And I realize that our fans are like more talented.
talented.
They're more talented than us.
Yeah.
Or at least than myself.
No, I'm with you.
I can't even draw a fucking stick figure.
Yeah.
You're a good artist, but
I'm not really, though.
you're pretty good. You can
Only
draw.
when I paint with my tits. Caroline writes in with the subject line, superheroes, question mark? What could this be? She goes, if you guys were superheroes, what would your infamous superhero names be? Caroline.
That's pretty original.
Mine would just be the burp.
How do you spell that?
It's more of an emote. I don't know. What would my superhero name be? I guess you have to figure out what your superpower would be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stretch dick strong.
Your power is just
Just getting an erection.
your dick is super stretchy. But it's always flaccid. So it's never like that useful, except unless you need to like bungee jump off something.
Yeah.
Just tie it in a knot around a high structure and dive off.
Or if the bad guy comes, I could tie around his neck and let him...
You'd be like the
Choke
ultimate,
him to death
You'd be
with
like
my-
the ultimate vigilante though, because like police would always be after you because you're indecently exposing yourself while saving people.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, he saved that baby from the burning building, but he also showed the baby his dick. So we have to arrest him
Yes, the baby was falling off a building, but he caught it with his dick.
with his stretchy penis. So
The mother is extremely pissed off.
yeah, it's not a good power.
You touched my baby with your dick.
You turned your dick into a slide, and the baby slid. Oh my god, this is going too far. We're gonna have to cut most of this out.
No, we're
because
not
it's
cutting any of this out.
Horribly graphic.
We're not cutting anything, Alex. All right?
Back to the circumcision conversation.
Yeah.
All right. I'll say we're smart boys.
Prego the impregnator.
Jesus. You just look at people and they get pregnant.
Superhuman semen.
Even men.
Oh.
They don't have the anatomy for it, but you still put a baby in their body.
Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger does in Junior, which is the best movie ever.
No one's seen that movie. No one that's listening to this podcast has seen that movie.
Yeah.
Because no one has seen that movie. You are the only person that's watched that.
What are
movie.
some other superhero names?
The Taint.
What's that one do?
He just smells funny.
Oh, it just always smells bad.
Yeah.
Even after a shower.
Yeah, it just kind of always smells like a gym locker.
Always chafed.
Yeah. Oh, he's just constantly chafing. It's grotesque. Why do we have this podcast?
You won't like me when I'm chafing.
You won't like me after a run. God damn it. Jessica,
Baby powder is makes him stronger.
why is there an attachment to this? We've never had an attachment before. Her email is in an attachment form. This person's never sent an email before. The subject line. Oh yeah, I can't say last names. Beep that out. Do you think ghosts also masturbate? Is the subject. But then instead of writing the email, she put an attachment in the email which has the content in it. So it's like she wrote herself a text and then emailed that. Hey Jack and Alex, this email is coming from two girls. How's that work? Oh. I'm Jessica, I'm 20, and I'm from California. And Maytel, pronounced Maytel, and she's 21 and from Israel. We became friends online by talking about this podcast. Nice. Very cool. We love you guys and your music a lot. We even decided to listen to Full Frontal every week together in different time zones. See? We're bringing people together. Every time the FCC tries to shut us down, we have to campaign that we're doing good in the world.
The FCC won't let me be me on MTV. That's Eminem.
I don't think those are the lyrics.
Those are lyrics. Those are the lyrics.
What's the bagpipe line? How's that?
God, is that the song in the back?
Yeah, I don't know.
Damn it.
Our question is, what was the best prank you guys ever did on Halloween? And if you can tell us more about it. Another question is, have you ever seen a
ghost, Matt?
Another question is, have you ever seen a ghost in real life, and what was it like? Do you think ghosts masturbate?
I think they masturbate.
What do you think?
I've never seen one.
What do you think all that slime is that they leave behind? Ectoplasm?
Ew.
It's not ectoplasm.
What was the first question?
First question was, what's the best prank you guys ever did on Halloween? Like, I guess the trick to the treat.
I don't know. I got fucking egged on Halloween once. So
Yeah,
terrible.
I was always on the receiving end of pranks.
Yeah. I got egged. I was literally walking around. I was like in 8th grade. I was super fucking pumped to be trick-or-treating. And I walk into the neighborhood connected to mine.
Is 8th grade a little old to trick-or-treat?
No. And within 3 seconds, I get a fucking egg to the face. And there's some dudes like driving by and they're like, fucking loser! And
Fucking
I was
nerd, 8th grader, trick-or-treating.
And I was like, all right.
That was me.
Yeah.
I egged you. Skippy, I'm not going to give out their email. What is wrong with me today? I'm just reading everything word for word. I read the prompter.
You're an honest guy.
Kathleen writes in, and her subject line is, I want to see as much vagina as Jack. Help?
What?
I don't know. Let's see where this goes. Hey, guys, currently working on my pre-med undergrad right now and aspire to be an OBGYN. Because let's be honest, vaginas are cool as fuck.
Not really. They're disgusting and weird and confusing.
Wow. All right, you're going to get some hate for that one.
All right.
Ever since seeing the movie in 5th grade, I thought vaginas were super interesting and wanted to learn more. Go on.
What's the movie?
The movie, like the sex ed movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 5th grade? Is that what they showed you?
Yeah, I remember that because in 5th grade we watched a movie on how poop is created.
And then vaginas?
Yeah.
That's very misleading.
Not the same day.
Yeah, right?
Not the same
That
day.
could be very confusing for children.
Yeah, you had poop day, you had vagina day, and you had
yeah.
penis day.
Yeah. All great
5th
days.
grade was very exciting.
Yes, big year for everyone. I thought vaginas were super cool. It was awkward to not be the awkward kid when it came to this subject. Anyway, I know Jack's dad was a gynecologist. I was wondering if you could give me any advice on this subject. What? Any advice?
Well, he had
I don't
an
know.
afro.
You're the one that's studying to be the fucking OBGYN, not us.
First, you need to get an
You give
afro.
us advice. Jack already admitted he doesn't understand them, and he's grossed out by them.
I'm not grossed out by them. I'm just intimidated, Alex.
Intimidated.
I'm intimidated by them.
Right. They are intimidating,
Yeah,
but also wonderful.
they are lovely.
They're wonderful.
Hey, okay, wait. I came in through one. I'm gonna leave through one. All right.
Jesus Christ, Jack. I don't know what's wrong with you today, but you're just saying all kinds of things that sound like not what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I know.
I came in through one, and I came,
We'll just cut around that.
and I'm gonna leave this world through one as well. Maybe vaginas are gateways.
They are the
They're
gateways.
gateways to life.
Looking Ghostbusters.
Yeah, like maybe if you go back up a vagina, you end up in like a Bizarro world, and that's where Bizarro Superman
God
lives.
damn it.
You never know.
There are
What's up,
some
Jeff?
Native American tribes. Pardon me.
Jesus.
What the fuck? What is? Please let Jeff continue because I'm fascinated by where this is about to go.
There are some Native American tribes who believe that the vagina, when a man ejaculates, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It steals some of their spirit and their strength from the man. So the vagina is more of like worship and power.
It
over
collects the
males.
power.
Exactly. In some tribes.
Power hole. That's what I call my vagina.
You call your vagina the
power hole.
I really hope my mom's not listening to this episode.
If we didn't already have a whole episode name, I would say that power hole is a good one. But anyway, Kathleen, I don't really know what kind of advice you want about vaginas because you're studying to be the OBGYN. So if you could call us and let me know, what is a vagina? What does it do? Can I do, is that where the rainbow ends and that's where the pot of gold is? P.S. I just saw your oh my God. She goes on to say, P.S. I just saw your show in Portland. Got pulled on stage for Time Bomb. Thank you so much. I will be at your VIP in Lowell on the 15th.
Lol.
So we can talk about vages there. P.S. I love trivia. And if you're playing Are You Smarter Than Jack soon, give me a ring.
No.
I think we should bring her on. She's a pre-med. She'll probably whoop your ass.
Yeah.
Whoop your damn ass.
Whoop my damn power hole.
Kick you right in the power hole.
We gotta call this episode Power Hole.
We
dude.
can't. We already did it. My worst blowjob from Taylor.
Taylor, boy Taylor or girl?
I'm not sure yet. We'll
All right,
read on.
Continue.
Also, whoever they are, they spell their name without a Y. Talor. Haven't seen that before.
It's fake.
I wish I could say the last name out loud too, because it's funny.
Maybe it's Taylor.
Hey guys, been listening to the podcast since the first episode. I have a story to tell you. A few nights ago, I was at a party and I had a few drinks. Me and this guy decided to go up to a room and I'd give him a blowjay. Halfway through, I was feeling really weird in my stomach and I told him I wasn't feeling well, but we were both drunk and decided to keep going. I ended up throwing up during the procedure,
All right.
which really ruined the mood. Well, yeah. And I felt so bad because that's never happened before. Really? That happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
And I had no idea what to do, so I just left the party, thinking he'd never want to see me again because of what happened. But the next day, he texted saying me it was all right and we should hang out again, which goes to prove guys will do anything for a blowjob. You could literally stab me in the face while giving me a blowjob, and the next day in the hospital, I'd be like, "Hey, how you doing?
That was a hell of a holy shit.
What are you up to tomorrow?" Yeah. I'm gonna be in here for 6 months recovering and growing a new face, but after
Growing a new
I got no plans. My schedule is open.
as open as the hole in my face.
Yeah, my power hole. Marta, laugh during an orgasm? Question mark? Exclamation mark. My favorite thing is how they word it.
Yeah.
Laugh during an orgasm? That's how I read this one. Hey Jack, hey Alex, what's up? Not much, Marta.
I'm busy.
She's 21. She's from Italy. She says, well, when will you come back?
Buongiorno.
I cannot answer that. By the way, I have a question for you. Is it normal to laugh during an orgasm?
Yes.
In more detail, is it normal to laugh when a girl is giving you a blowjob? Almost every time I give my, and this is in quotes, which is strange, boyfriend, a blowjob, he laughs when he comes. So I wanted to ask you some advice. Is that normal? Yeah.
He might be a serial killer.
I laugh when I have a great... Yeah, well, I guess it would be all about what kind of laugh is it?
Yeah.
Is it like if it's a Count Chocula laugh, then you got a problem.
Is it an evil laugh?
Yeah, right. Is he? Yeah, you might be sucking off an evil villain in the making. You never know. I mean, it could just be like a little giggle, like a.
Oh God! You sounded like Butters for a second.
It's an ejaculating giggle.
Yeah. Heard that.
What if you wheeze afterwards?
How?
Well, that was like your porn star character that you came up with. I don't know. I guess it's normal.
Yeah, I guess.
Sure.
He's probably just ticklish, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In his balls.
Well, maybe she's.
What a
he's
pickup line, by the way, when a girl's like, "Are you ticklish?" Like, only my dick.
On the inside.
Oh God.
He is a serial killer.
Yeah.
We've established now. Lindsay. I got to stop saying the last names. The subject line is "I'm sorry, Jack."
All
So
right.
we'll see where this
Oh, goddamn space again.
Yes.
Ticklish in my dick.
Hello, I'm Allie. I'm 22 years old. You talk about space a lot, and a little bit ago I was listening to an episode. My mind wandered, and I thought, what would happen if the world was destroyed and the only humans alive were the astronauts left in space? That would seem like the most terrifying situation a person could be in.
6 people.
Yeah, the people in the space station. I guess if the Earth was destroyed and somehow those people survived, you'd have those people and you'd have the people in the Chinese space station as well. If there are people up there, we don't know because it's a military operation and they don't disclose what's going on up there.
Sketchy.
But there are 2 active space stations with people in them. That would be fucking terrifying because you would just die a slow death as your rations ran out. So I guess you'd just have a party. And then end it by opening one of the airlocks and just getting sucked out into the void.
Do they get drunk in space?
No.
You can't?
No. Fuck no, Jack. You're in a metal tube floating around the Earth in space.
You don't think they have one night where
I'm
they
sure
let
they've
loose?
done like experiments
Yeah.
to see the effects, but I think that getting drunk would be pretty out of the question in a place where literally if anything goes wrong, you're dead.
I don't know, man. I think they have like they have like Friday nights. Dance nights.
All right, Monday we're experimenting on how to grow herbs in zero gravity. Tuesday we got to figure out a way to create gravity. Wednesday we're gonna figure out light speed travel. Thursday
Toga party.
Thursday toga party. You cut off my joke. You didn't let me get to Friday.
What's Friday?
Toga party.
2 in a row. Wow.
Yeah, they go hard up there in space.
Yeah.
Cosmonauts.
They work through they work Sunday through Thursday, but then fucking 2 nights of togas. Toga.
I don't think they drink.
Really?
I'm sticking to it. But yeah, that would be terrifying.
Is it like the kind of situation where like one Bud Light and you're just fucking gone, or
How do you drink a Bud Light in zero G? Is shotgunning a beer? Shotgunning a beer in space. Is
Ryan
it
has an answer.
What you got, Ryan?
All right, well,
I mean, there's no way.
cosmonauts and astronauts shared a vodka during the Soyuz Apollo rendezvous in 1975.
Because that was the first time Russians and the
Right.
world collaborated, I think, on space shit.
In 2000,
They touched the tips.
Little different. In 2008,
Space docking.
but maybe more scary.
Actual space docking.
2008, astronauts had drank excessively the night before launch and were still intoxicated during the launch.
Jesus.
I'm not sure what launch that is,
God.
but here you go. So NASA chiefs could be hauled before Congress to answer claims that they ignored doctors' advice and let space shuttle astronauts fly while drunk.
Holy shit.
So it's not recommended.
Well, yeah.
Alcohol is freely used in crew quarters. Yeah,
They can drink.
they can.
So,
not
it's,
not
so it's one of
recommended.
those things that you get an angry letter about later, but you can go ahead and have
I
a
don't
good
know
time
much
up
about
there.
science or the body or really
Oh, it's
anything
just-
at all, but
it's just a multi-billion-dollar project floating through space. But no, go ahead, have some wine.
hey, glad you said it. So I don't know much about like body and science and all that, but would it
Body?
take a lot of alcohol to get drunk up there or not a lot?
I have no idea.
We gotta test it.
That would be another Google thing.
Yo, let's set up a fucking...
I don't know why zero gravity would affect your blood alcohol level.
I feel like it would. Everything does.
What?
Everything.
Everything does.
Yeah, you know, when you're at a higher altitude, it's easier
True.
to get drunk.
True.
So if
That's
you're
what
in
they
the
say.
fucking space,
But
it's
isn't
like-
that also because they change the atmosphere in the planes? Like it's lower oxygen levels on planes?
No, I meant in like when you're high up in the mountains, it's easier to get drunk and
Right,
stuff.
because
yeah.
of the lower oxygen levels.
Yeah.
But in space, you're getting pumped oxygen into whatever you're wearing. So I don't
Hey,
know.
if you're an astronaut, will you chime in?
We're looking to interview an astronaut, so if you're in space or,
Or any of our fans an astronaut,
any fans of Full Frontal,
or your
trained by
parents,
NASA.
or your parents.
Let's move on. Revenge sex. This seems like a good topic. I wonder if people have had revenge sex in space.
There's no time for revenge in space, Alex.
Wow. That's just,
Coming this fall.
yeah, that sounds like this. That sounds like
Space
this,
revenge.
that sounds like the slogan for the next like Star Trek movie or something. There's no time for revenge in space. Hey, Jack and Alex. I'm 22 from Adelaide, Australia.
Good
First off, don't worry, Jack. I hate space too, but Star Wars is awesome.
I hate space. Fuck space.
Fuck space. Space sucks.
Fuck science.
But they love They like fictional space.
All right.
I think that if I had the choice, I'd live in the original trilogy. Oh, we did talk about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I recently found out that my best friend slept with my brother, so I slept with her brother as revenge.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna have some fucked up
Shit.
looking cousins.
Yeah. That's not really revenge sex. Okay, so
Hey, can I fuck your brother while you guys are at it? Why can't I fuck one of the
except
brothers?
now he follows me around like a puppy dog. Well, yeah, you had sex with him. He probably adores you. Was that your impression of a puppy dog now?
Yes. My tongue was out.
What the fuck kind of dog do you have?
My dog is very sick.
My dog is not well. Should I tell him that it was just revenge sex or let him down? Of course, don't hurt his feelings. First of all, you're a shitty person.
First of all, fuck space.
for fucking someone's brother because they fucked your brother. This is weird. This is like an episode of this is some creepy soap opera.
It's like Married with Children or some shit.
I don't know about that.
Never saw it.
Anyway, I don't hurt the brother's feelings because he had nothing to do with this. You're being manipulative and weird. Can I have sex with either of the brothers? I'm gonna leave it at that. Call in next week. And one final email. Shannon, all-time low plus vag. These are getting stranger and stranger. Hi guys, my name's Shannon. I'm 19. I'm from the UK. Basically, a few weeks back, I met this girl at one of your shows. I'm bisexual, by the way. And I thought, wow, she's really hot. And we started talking, and she was really cool. So we exchanged numbers. We met up a few days later just to hang out. but then I went back to her place. Both of us were just watching a bunch of shitty shows on TV and listening to you guys, which is also a shitty show. Then the next minute, there was tits and vag all up in my face.
What?
Great times,
How do I do this? How do I get this?
She said, great times, huh? And then finishes the email with, thanks, you guys. So there's not...
All right.
Once again, bringing people together.
Cool. Thanks for the invite.
Cool. So that email had no purpose other than to tell us that...
Sometimes that's the best kind of email, Alex.
Yeah. She did it.
All time low. Bringing love together.
Bringing love together.
Sounds like a shitty Beatles song. Bringing love together.
It's the Bizarro
We're
Beatles.
Bringing love together. It's a B-side. It never made it.
Welcome back to Full Frontal. It's time for fun facts. Shaq, we're running out of time, but let's get into this. The Incas measured their units of time by how long it took to cook a potato.
Potato time.
Which is also how I tell the time, which is why I'm always late.
Hot potato, hot potato, hot potato. Hot potato, hot potato, hot potato.
The first clone pet was a cat, and its name was Copycat. Oh. And then deer stomped it to death. Alice Cooper used to babysit Keanu Reeves.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. Why would you let 80s or 70s Alice Cooper babysit your kid, by the way?
Because he was sober by then.
Yeah, but he just looked crazy.
Alice Cooper only had like a few crazy years, and then he almost died, and he like swore off drugs and alcohol.
Dude, he's the man. We met
So
him.
for how badass his image was, he was like completely straight laced.
Yeah.
Which is why he's the only one that's like still sane.
Which is why he's the only one allowed to babysit the one.
Yeah. School's out for the summer, Keanu. Come on back with me. Get in my minivan. I'll take you to the park.
All right.
There is no spoon. It's legal to carry a switchblade in Missouri if you only have one arm. I get that.
Makes sense.
I totally get that because you can't punch as well. You only have half a chance to land a punch, but your odds of winning a fight are better if you have a stab. If you get a stab in, you know? No? Just me?
Yeah, you're right.
I'd sacrifice an arm to carry a switchblade in Missouri.
Yeah.
I think. I'm going to have the surgery done. I'm going to have this arm removed. Pesky arm. Americans produce 32 billion gallons of sewage every day. 32 billion. Think about that.
I won't.
Think about it.
I refuse.
32 billion gallons of poo-poo, MPP. And we're just living in it. You can buy it. Why is everyone so quiet right now? What's happening?
It's
Everyone's
fun facts.
so
Usually
sad.
you just say them.
I like when you discuss the poo-poo PP.
Oh, it's gross.
All right, thank you. You can buy Princess Leia's metal bikini from Return of the Jedi for an estimated $80,000 to $120,000.
Worth it to smell it.
Oh, God damn it. Your lungs can hold up
It's
to
a classic case of worth it to smell it.
It's our new show coming to Travel Channel. Your lungs can hold up to 5 minutes worth of oxygen.
Really?
Should we try it?
No.
Everyone go. Start boiling the potato. We won't know otherwise. Boil the potato. I've got a leak. I'm not feeling too good. I got a leak. I'm gonna explode. Oh, I'm passing out. I'm gonna explode. I think we all made it about 30 seconds. So
Not
well done,
even.
guys. To determine what the year 254 would be like, Steven Spielberg hired 23 futurists to create the universe of Minority Report. To which I say, bad job, everyone, because I don't see that happening. Although I would love some new eyes.
I want that Lexus from that movie, actually. It's really nice.
Festivus, the holiday George Costanza's dad made up in Seinfeld, was an actual holiday celebrated by one of the writer's dads. Huh, that's awesome. Elephants are scared of bees. Oh. That's so sad. Snowflakes fall in one of 35 shapes, which means that not all snowflakes are unique. Jeff, really? I thought they were all, you know? I was always told that I was a special snowflake, and now I'm questioning it. Maybe I'm just 1 in 35.
All right.
And my whole my life is a lie. A simple canvas painted blue with a white line was sold in 2013 for nearly $44 million.
God damn it.
That's more than Leia's bikini.
Worth it to smell it.
Worth it to smell it. Not worth it to smell the canvas. Scooby-Doo's first name is Scoobert. God damn. Why'd you do an evil laugh?
I'm an evil laugher.
It's coming out. It's all
Dude,
happening.
Scoobert is fuck.
Scoobert Doo.
That is so good, dude.
Shaggy's full name was Shagonius.
Yep.
Shagalonius.
By the way, Scoobert is probably like a common name when that was created in like 1950.
No.
No?
No. It's
It was
the name of
never,
a cartoon.
Scoobert was never a common name?
It's the name of a cartoon dog, Jack.
1 in every 4 humans in 1960 were named Scoobert.
If you trace the origin back, it's actually Middle Eastern in nature and stems from the. I don't know.
No.
That's not a fun fact.
That's all right.
Scoobert. That sucks. In music news this week, a judge has ruled that Warner Chappell Music does not own the copyright to "Happy Birthday" and has placed it in the public domain. Jeff, that was like a month ago.
People don't forget.
But the court case just happened, huh? Is that what you're gonna tell me?
Yeah.
You had nothing. And Berlin has released a short film documentary about their last day as a band.
Oh.
That's sad. Shout out to Amberlin. They're a great band.
R.I.P.
Panic at the Disco will be releasing a new single, Victorious, from their upcoming new album on Tuesday.
Hi, Brendan.
Which is tomorrow if you're listening now.
Hi, Brendan.
Shut up, Jack. Sarah Bareilles' new full length, What's Inside? Songs from a Waitress,
Songs of a Power Hole.
will release November 6th. Jesus. Songs from Inside My Power Hole. Cassidy Pope's music video for I Am Invincible
Cassie!
is now number 9 on the iTunes music video charts. Ryan, maybe you can help us out with this. Is she invincible?
Her lawyer has told me to say no comment.
All right. Well, that's fine. We got big news. Big news at the end of this episode. It's very exciting. We will be taking a break next week. That's it. Goodbye. No,
We're done.
We are going to be taking a break next week. However, when Full Frontal returns, we will be announcing the dates to what we are very proud to present as Full Frontal Live.
Live!
Yes! We've been talking about... Shit, my headphones fell off. I got so excited.
Hey!
Whoa! Did a backflip.
Yeah.
You couldn't see it in the studio, but I did it. We have been talking about trying to make this happen for a long time now, and we finally got it to happen. So we will be announcing the dates shortly as they firm up. But in select cities, I like the expression "firm up."
Huge fan.
I'm pretty firmed up right now talking about this.
Yeah.
We'll be coming to select cities across the U.S. on this U.S. tour that we're about to do, the Back to the Future Hearts tour.
Yeah.
A bunch of comedy clubs have been kind enough to allow us to record our podcast in their hallowed halls.
Only if we would admit that would be the least funny thing they'd ever have in the hallowed halls.
Yeah, it's fine. But it's going to be 18 or older for entry. But you guys are welcome to join us
Yeah.
for a small fee.
$1 million.
I can't wait. I can't wait to do this. I really can't.
That's
I feel
gonna be
like
fun,
it's gonna
dude.
be really fun to do this dumb bullshit show in front of a bunch of people who also will be there to witness the dumb bullshit that we do. every
Sharing
week.
our humor.
Yeah, sharing
inside
our
of
humor.
them.
And we all a whole bunch of power holes in one room. You know?
Let us put our humor inside you.
Yes.
Live. What
What do we learn this week, Jack?
You tell me, Alex.
All right, I will. Lesson 1: men will do anything for a blowjob. 2: Buff Rambo deer will stomp out your dog. Lesson 3: Jack has watched his parents' sex tape. You have. Lesson 4: There's no time for revenge in space. But lesson 5: there are no DUIs either. Lesson 6: always ask yourself, is it worth it to smell it before you buy it? And lesson 7: Bizarro Jack is a very sick boy.
Help me.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We love you so much. We'll see you after the break. And make sure you stay tuned for us announcing the dates of Full Frontal Live. And if you're in those cities when we announce, buy your fucking tickets. And subscribe. We love you.
Wait. Edgar, your skin is hanging off your bones.
So I realized the villain in Daredevil, Kingpin,
Haven't seen it.
is that actor.
Oh, the dude from Law and Order?
Yeah, it's that dude.
Oh, I love him.
He's fucking
He was in The Cell as well with J-Lo.
in dude.
Jesus Christ, that's a movie.
He plays this character called the Kingpin.
Yeah.
In Daredevil. He's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Like complete psychopath. It's awesome.
Dude, me and you saw him at that bar in
yeah.
L.A.
Yeah.
And I was like freaking out because I'm a huge fucking Law
He's
and
so
Order
good,
fan.
even down to the way he like talks
Yeah.
as the character. It's so weird and creepy. It's great.
I love him as an actor.
Yeah, he's very good. Welcome back to Full Frontal.